Mr. Anwar Ibrahim, thank you so much for joining us on Bloomberg Television.
Thank you, Zinda.
Your political journey has been extraordinary, to say the least. You were touted as the future Prime Minister of the country from as far back as 1997. More than 20 years on, how does it feel to finally be the Premier?
Well, waiting in the corridors of power is, of course, an experience by itself, because you observe the players. It's like King Lear, Cordelia were looking at the stage, and you learn from the strengths and weaknesses of both. And hopefully, when you are in office, you try improve, do your best to serve.
What did you learn while you observed?
Well, you learn how a country can improve, excel, succeed, and the flaws that can weaken the fabric, destroy the nation. I think what we need to do is to regain trust and recede and honestly attempt to do the right thing.
You've inherited a nation that's so divisive. You saw the first Hong Parliament, a country tainted by the long-standing 100 scandal. How do you regain credibility? How do you regain investor confidence?
Well, it's just not one MDB, but this corruption is systemic, as I've said, which means it cuts across the whole spectrum of particularly the political elite. And therefore, you have to set a good example. I don't think people are, generally quite critical, but they also expect change. They're also fed up with the situation. Malaysia shouldn't be known for its financial scandals or fiance. It should be known for its vibrant multiracial, multireligious society, its capacity to move forward.
No more corruption, you say, and that is a pledge you've made over and over again. Yet here you are, tied up with Barisan Nasional, who is party chief, faces multiple charges. I mean, is there a disconnect there? How do you reconcile your ideals and your actions?
Well, he has been investigated and charged and undergoing trial, and the court should decide independently. And I made very clear to the courts are independent. I don't think I should prejudge the case.
But this is a man who faces 47 counts of corruption. He is your deputy prime minister.
Fair, I'm not here to discuss his case. I'm here to suggest that the court process must be independent, and he must be given a chance, the fairness, to be adjudicated by an independent, impartial court. But you have to form a government, a viable, strong government. As long as the policy is accepted and no more excesses, I think it will be fine. I should be given a chance to conduct this. Whom do I choose? I choose Party B or C in the opposition, who are also very badly tainted, whether they use a modern suit or Malay songkor or religious garb. They're about the same when it comes to poor governance and endemic corruption.
Prime Minister, what if you lose your deputy prime minister? What if Zahid Hamidi is found guilty, sent to prison? What is the option? What is plan B? And what if Barisan Nasional pulls out, withdraws its support? Its support has been crucial to you becoming prime minister.
We'll cross the bridge.
What is plan B?
For
what
now,
if that happens?
why do you prejudge a case? I went through this process. I don't think it is fair to prejudge the case. Let us move on. But for now, I happen to be also Minister of Finance. All the procedures, financial procedures come under me. There's not one trace I can find from any of my team now trying to squander through contracts or projects. And I'm fine with that. people should judge me from the last 2 months.
Prime Minister, needless to say, Malaysian politics is known for the backstabbing, a revolving door of foes and friends. Hence, the question of how stable your government really is. With Barisan Nasional, the party that sent you pretty much to jail for what you described as trumped-up charges. How do you trust your coalition?
How do I trust? First, malice towards none. All right? There are many who were complicit to the crimes perpetrated against me. I said, I want to move on. Right? I cannot say the corrupt because when they steal from the public purse, it is therefore my duty to make sure the funds are returned to the people. That's it. So whether there's backstabbing, tell me a political system that without any backstabbing, whether you learn from Somalia or Pakistan or United States or UK. What is important is there's no education, no science, except the three voices of the opposition. Be more racist, so-called more Islamic in a very extremist manner. But I think otherwise, policies are accepted. I mean, what's important in the government is stable, yes. Is the policy made clear? Yes. And I think we should move on in that direction.
You talked about the rise of political Islam, and we suddenly saw that at the last election. Growing voices urging for a more hardcore, conservative brand of Islam in Malaysia. Are you worried? How is it navigated?
Any Malaysian, a decent citizen, would be worried any brand towards racism or religion. I am not against Islamic ideas. I'm not against even Islam in politics, but I reject the notion of using religion as so-called alim, a scholar, using religion to fortify your strength and abuse that religion. And when you are criticized, you can't be criticized before you are good. This is not how Islam is. You accept the reality in this. Yes, we should be practicing Muslims, but we are human beings. What is religion without care and compassion? What is religion without humanity? So we will have to fight them and we will have to confront them. And I think ultimately reason will prevail. The complicity of the international finance institutions, including particularly Goldman Sachs, is there. Otherwise, 1MD wouldn't have happened. And I think Goldman Sachs should come out clean and deal with Malaysia.
Prime Minister, let's turn to the economy. You're inheriting an economy that is struggling with higher inflation. What's the biggest challenge you face in getting the economy back on track?
I reiterate the point, the first thing that any government should do, and particularly my administration, is good governance, is democratic accountability. If you have a system, very clear policies to encourage investments, there's ease of doing business, fast, efficient, and not corrupt. Investors will come in.
The previous government set a target of 5.5% for the fiscal deficit. Are you likely to maintain that?
We will have to gradually reduce deficit. But it should not be at the expense of public welfare, the poor, education, health. So we have to navigate this very carefully. We are fortunate that the revenue from taxes has increased, and of course for petroleum gas also increased. But our policy in terms of reducing this deficit must continue.